Guys, this is VMJ Sorker, and I'm with Counselor 10.
Hey
And
everybody, Ryan here,
we,
and I
so wait, make sure I'm presenting to everyone so it doesn't switch to
yeah.
you. Okay,
hmm
so I am doing a Mario Kart Games ranked video
So
because,
in Mac, a lot of Mario Kart games, and we might have played all of them. So we decided to rank them in our opinions. This is in our opinions, so just make
yeah.
sure you know that before.
So our number one might be your number nine. It probably won't be because our number one's a very good game. But yeah, let's get going. So number nine is Mario Kart Super Circuit. This was released on the Game Boy Advance in 2001. So, Christian, why is this game number nine?
Because it really didn't. I mean, we can see it was on a very weak console. It didn't really. I mean, nobody can remember the name. I thought it was Double Dash, but that's a different game.
Yeah.
And also, it looks really chalky because it
Yeah.
was on a GBA. I mean, they were experimenting with it. It was the first handheld Mario Kart game, and it was okay, but it's definitely not the best.
Yeah. Weakest game of the series and probably the most forgettable too. Number eight is Super Mario Kart. This was released for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System in 1992. It is the first Mario Kart game. So, obviously, since it's the first Mario Kart game released, it's going to have flaws like the controls and the 3D views they attempted did not work very well. So, anything else you want to say?
About
Super Mario Kart. Yeah.
so Nintendo tried to do this thing with 3D. Like they tried to make it look 3D. It wasn't 3D, by the way. And like
Just weird.
it made all the controls weird, and it also made like steering like not like it kind of sucked. But there was definitely um a really awesome Rainbow Road in this one, and that's kind of what held it up. And also great the nostalgia. I mean,
Although it's not the
was
best.
obviously the first game,
Yeah.
so we had to put it at least more than number 9.
Yeah, although it's the not the best Mario Kart game, it's still a great way to start a great series of games. Number seven is Mario Kart 64. This was released for the Nintendo 64 in 1996. So, Christian, you can make your opinion on this one.
So what I wrote for reason for rank is it looks so ugly,
It does. Same
and
with Mario 64.
it has not aged well, and also the controls are so hard to get with. Like
Mhm.
drifting is the most hard thing like ever.
Mhm.
You have to spam the buttons, and you have to really time it. And
Okay.
also, this had the worst Rainbow Road in any Mario Kart game. It
Mhm.
was 10 minutes long,
Okay.
and there was
Now,
no
yeah, one thing that we do have to say about this is for people born in the early 90s, this game is probably like the Mario Kart DS and Mario Kart Wii equivalent for us, people born in the early 2000s, because this game holds a lot of nostalgia for people. And in our opinion, is very overrated. But for some people born in the early 90s, this game is their favorite Mario Kart game. And we're not saying it's a bad game. We're just saying it's more of one of the weaker Mario Kart games, and it does look
Yeah,
like
I mean, it's kind of making a lot of sense that a lot of the old games aren't the best ones.
yeah. So let's move on to
Because
number
the
six.
old ones might even be the best.
Yeah. Let's move on to number
There
six.
was a golden
Number,
Mario Kart. It
number six is
started.
Mario. Yeah, number six is Mario Kart Double Dash. This was on the GameCube, released in 2003. So this was a good game. It was a strange concept, and also had pretty bad controls. So what do you want to say
It
about
was
it?
really stiff controls, and also it it was a great game. It probably had the best battle modes and stuff. And the strange concept, I mean, yes, but it did add a big turn for the Mario Kart series. Like,
Mhm.
because you could do two player, but it really wasn't that much of two player because you could just do it as one player.
Yeah.
I don't think it was actually two player now that I think about it. But,
Mhm.
it's cool. And I remember this one when I was little for some reason, like playing with two players.
Mhm.
But yeah, that's all I remember about this one, and
Yeah,
it's
also very forgettable.
forgettable,
It's
but
not
it's
as forgettable as Super Circuit, but it's still pretty forgettable.
and it's awesome still. I would have loved to put this one higher, but there's some really good games after this one, so it's definitely not the best.
Now we're on to our top five. All amazing games.
Yeah,
Number five is
starting from number 4, they're good games.
Mario Kart 8 holds the number five spot. This was released on the Wii U in 2014. Now the Wii U doesn't have a very good reputation. So Christian, what do you want to say about
So
this?
what I wrote the whole thing for this, and I wrote it's a very good game. Although it was on a stupid console that like 6 people bought. The battle mode tracks were really sucky and not real battle mode tracks. They were literally just normal tracks. Like you raced on Rainbow Road and battled each other with green shells. That sucks. Like and also you couldn't choose a time for the battle modes, but you can't do that in 8 Deluxe either. So, but still, it looked great, but it and also there was DLC that you had to buy, but Mario Kart 8 Deluxe came with the DLC with the game anyway. So yeah, and also if if you want to get this game instead of 8 Deluxe, what are you doing with your life? Okay, moving on.
So number four, Mario Kart 7. This was released on the 3DS in 2011. So
I
yeah,
love this, and I wrote the reason for rank here because this was my first Mario Kart game ever, and it's really easy, but it has the best selection of retro and nitro tracks ever in a Mario Kart game.
yeah, Mario Kart 7
It
does
has
have
the
some of the best
best
tracks.
retro tracks ever.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's some really good ones, except for
Waluigi,
Final
Pinball,
Square.
Coconut Mall, all great tracks.
Hello?
Huh?
Wait, I have one more thing to say. Like, there, except for Delfino Square not being in there, it was still really good. And this was the first one, I think, that had 2 Rainbow Roads. No, 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 no.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't.
No, it was Super Circuit that had 2 Rainbow Roads. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
anyway, moving on to the next one. Oh yeah,
Okay.
I forgot to say Mario Kart 7 was really good selling on the 3DS. It was the
Mm-hmm.
best selling 3DS game on the eShop.
Okay. Number three is Mario Kart Wii. This was released in 2008. This one was the second Mario Kart game I ever got. The first one you'll see further on in the
I
list.
think everybody knows what it is.
Yeah. So this was a very nostalgic game for me. As someone who played the Wii when I was little, I played this game so much, and it has like some of the best tracks in Mario Kart history. It has Coconut Mall, um, Toad's Factory, Mushroom Gorge, so many more. It's the fifth
Um,
best-selling video game of all time.
yeah.
And do you have anything to say about it?
It's a great game, and it was the first Mario Kart game I ever played when I was little. It wasn't. I didn't own it, but I had a friend who owned it. A lot of people had the game too. Like,
Mm-hmm.
heck of a lot of people.
Mm-hmm. It's a great game. Very nostalgic for me. Number two, Mario
Okay,
Kart
this
Deluxe.
one. Can we switch to? Can we switch? Can we
This was
switch to
released.
my view now? Like, stop presenting, but don't present me, so it would switch back and forth.
Okay. So this
So
was released on the Nintendo Switch in 2017. So Christian wants to talk about this
I
one.
just got this game yesterday. It is the best game ever. I put it at number 2, and I literally think it's better than you. I think you guys all know what the last one is.
Mm-hmm.
It's Mario Kart DS.
So Mario Kart
I think
DS.
it's better than Mario Kart DS.
Okay. Mario Kart
It's
DS.
so good, and they upgraded everything from Mario Kart 8. So there's really not much else to say. It's on a great console, and yeah, holds up very well.
So Mario Kart DS is number one. This was released on the DS. And it was released in 2005. Mario Kart DS is the first Mario Kart game I ever played. It might be the first video game I ever played. I'm not sure. It is an amazing game. Probably has some of the best tracks in Mario Kart history. It has Waluigi Pinball, Delfino Square,
It has
Airship
the best
Race.
nitro tracks, like the best tracks that are exclusive to that game. That
Yeah.
like they were first made on there.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't have the best retro tracks though, but I mean it was great, really good.
Mm-hmm.
I got this game like on New Year's Eve, so
Mm-hmm.
it yeah around that time. and I like it, and that's one more reason that I should still keep playing on my 2DS XL. Now that I have a Switch, I should still keep playing on that thing just because of Mario
Mhm.
Kart and all that.
Yeah.
I also have my new Super Mario Bros. Game that I still have to beat.
Mhm. Now, I know that a lot of people. This is a lot of people's favorite Mario Kart games.
But
Mario
a
Kart game,
lot of non-favorites. Maybe
and
the drifting controls, but
mhm.
that's because everybody sucks at doing it except for me. I'm just kidding.
But I know that a lot of people would have different opinions. So don't like dislike the video just because Mario Kart DS is number one. I don't like any dislikes. I've gotten a lot of dislikes, like on my football predictions. So don't dislike the video because Mario Kart DS is number one. But this is universally known as one of the best Mario Kart games, and
And
for good
also,
reason.
a lot of kids born around like from the DS age, you know.
Born from like 1998 to 2005, this is like probably one of the first Mario Kart games I ever played. This and
I
Mario
no,
Kart.
I'd say it's like um something else.
I'm not
I
including
I'd
after
say it's like
2005.
2000. If you played from like 2003 to 2007, then you probably this was probably your first Mario Kart game and probably one of your favorites. Still probably nostalgic. So Mario Master Place says that it was the first ever Mario Kart game he had, and it
Yeah.
was the first time. So that's really cool.
Well, it's the first Mario Kart game I ever had and played. So, and I know him in real life. So,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
So
It
is there anything
it
else that you would like to say?
the stream is buffering. No, it's fine now. So stay tuned for something. I don't know. Oh wow, the stream's like a couple seconds off, but um,
Yeah. So thanks for watching. Subscribe today, and I might
uh,
do more videos. Huh?
but we're gonna make a Wayback Machine on my channel right now.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to go head over there, my channel is couch_potato810.
Mm-hmm.
You have to
So,
spell that or you won't find it.
mm, so yeah, I might do more videos like this, ranking stuff. Like maybe I'll do other. I don't know what else I'll do. But this was a fun video to make. Me and Christian had some arguments about where to put stuff,
Oh yeah,
specifically the
it's
Wii and
all
Mario
about
Kart
Mario Kart
7.
Wii versus Mario Kart 7. Like which one would be number 3? And we decided on Mario Kart Wii just because of how best selling it was. Mario
Yeah.
Kart 7 and Mario Kart Wii, I think, were the best selling Mario Kart games. But Wii was more selling than 7, but you know.
Both great games.
And they still sell 7. They don't sell Wii anymore.
Well, that's because they don't make the Wii anymore. They
It's
still make
3 years
the
older, but it's because it still holds up and it looks very pretty. It's 8 years old, and they still sell it with the 2DS XL too,
Mhm.
or the 2DS, whatever console you get.
Yeah. So I think we should end the video right here. Thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe today, and yeah, stay tuned for more videos. Maybe like this, maybe not, but yeah. Bye.